Hi guys, Karen Galway here. I wanted to take this time just to talk to you a little bit about the Aroma Freedom Technique. I'm not sure if you've heard of it. It's amazing, it's incredible, and I'm going to take a couple minutes to talk to you about it. If you're hearing any noise or thumping, that's my son upstairs having some fun, so just ignore that. But the Aroma Freedom Technique, it's this book right here. It was created by Dr. Benjamin Purkis, who used to be a clinical psychotherapist, and he noticed that when he combined the idea of the sense of smell to help break away your memories or emotions attached to your memories, he was able to have really big, profound effects with his clients. So let's talk about why that is. Well, in previous videos, if you've seen them about limited beliefs, a lot of your limited beliefs stem from things that have happened in your childhood, and usually like certain memories that have happened can have like emotions that attach to it. And those emotions, then if you are thinking of maybe doing something and you get this feeling in the pit of your stomach, that like this fear because your ego is being triggered, then you are able to kind of go back in time and take that same feeling that you're having with that current memory or current situation. You're able to take that same feeling from a previous memory and dissolve it from that memory. So then you no longer, it's a lot more complicated than what it sounds, but you no longer you may no longer have that emotion. So you're able to move forward with your goal, right? So that negative emotion rather. So in the back of your brain, you have your olfactory system, and it's placed pretty close to your limbic system, which has your amygdala and your hippocampus. And your hippocampus is for memories, your amygdala is for negative emotions like anger and fear, and your olfactory system is for the sense of smell. So they're all tightly kind of or not woven, but they're placed close together in your brain. And so you're able to use that sense of smell to kind of be able to tap into your emotions from those memories, right? Pretty cool, right? So one of the things that you need to do, and it's a lot of it's based on, if you ever had EFT, like Dr. Purkis took things from EFT, which is emotional freedom technique, EMDR, like I'm not quite sure exactly what it is, but it's like an eye movement, like rapid eye movement that different therapists are trained in to help with trauma therapy. So it has some elements of that. And I think there might be an element of another type of approach that he kind of pulled from to create his own. So how you do it, I'm going to tell you very basic because it's anything but basic, but this is a simplified version, is you come up with a goal and you rate it between 1 and 10. And it should be a goal that is under 8. So what you would call like a big audacious goal, right? And you rate it, and hopefully it's like under 8 because you want to make those changes. And you listen to a voice that tells you why you can't do that, because that's your ego that's protecting you in that survival mode. And then you feel where you're feeling that emotion. And then you kind of drift back to a time in your memory where you might have felt that way before. And then you get out what is called the memory release blend, okay? And then you smell that memory release blend, and you you smell it into that memory. And what ends up happening for a lot of people is that emotion kind of fades away from that memory. And then you go back and re-rate your goal again. And it might have moved up, it might have moved back. And you basically do that a few times. And each time you grab like a different oil. And then at the end of it, once you've kind of moved up to like an 8, 9, or 10, where you're like, yes, I can do this, then you lock it in with affirmations of another oil. So it is amazing. I've had some pretty profound releases from doing it. I love it, but I'm going to show you the memory release blend. Okay. So the memory release blend is 1 drop of frankincense, 1 drop of stress away, and 1 drop of lavender. And you put 1 drop in between your hands. You rub your hands together. You breathe into that memory. And then you just sit with that feeling, you sit with that emotion, and you just kind of feel that emotion kind of fade away from that memory. Is one way that can be described. So anyways, if you know anyone that does AFT, reach out to them and see if they can offer you a session. If you want to have you have questions for me, I've received additional training in this. I'd be happy to answer any questions and maybe lead you through a session. So it doesn't matter. Like, just I would say if you can find someone who can do it because it's incredible. All right, take care, guys.